Hello all, welcome back to reality. I'm looking forward to today's video. It's been requested to do a makeup brush cleaning video. I think this will be very useful to you guys as well as myself because I really need to clean my brushes. I don't do a deep clean of my brushes nearly as often as I should. These little guys are prime breeding ground for bacteria and all sorts of yucky things, especially if you keep them just in your home in a room where it's normal temperature, warmish, and your face oils are on them. I have a confession to make. There are many of these brushes that I've never actually deep cleaned. Oh no! So today's gonna be interesting for all of us. Normally, after a full makeup routine, I'll just take a cloth that I don't feel that strongly about keeping in good condition, and I'll just wipe them off there so that when I go to, there's already some coming off. Good. Just dry, just wipe it off just so that at least the brush will still function like it's supposed to the next time I go to use it, but that doesn't take care of the germs and the bacteria that are on these. So for this, I have some homemade brush cleaner. I will put the recipe down below. I found it on Pinterest. I have it in a wine glass, really classy. I don't even really drink, but I thought this would be good. You can see in very clearly and you can see the liquid in there. This recipe was really easy. It was just water. I used filtered water just to make sure there wasn't any Colorado Grossies in there, and shampoo and rubbing alcohol. So this is my first time using this recipe, but I hope it works, and I hope it works for you too. It's nice because those are all items that are normal household items, and one, buy a cleaner, and two, oh, that's not even a brush. Good job. One, you don't even need to buy a cleaner, and two, you can just make it from home. So if there's an afternoon where you're like, oh my gosh, I really need to clean my brushes, here's a recipe that you don't even need to go buy stuff for. Woohoo! So you'll need your brush cleaner and a shallow dish so you can, so you won't be dipping your whole brush in. You'll just be dipping like 2/3 of the bristles. I'll show you. And then paper towels, because for a couple of reasons, you can throw them away, but also paper towels as opposed to Kleenex or toilet paper, because Kleenex and toilet paper tend to have those like flaky fibers that go everywhere, and that we don't want inside of our brushes and then on our face. That's just not what we do. So paper towels do that less than other disposable cloths. Let's go ahead and get started. I have various brushes I need to clean. I did a wedding recently and haven't cleaned my brushes from that, and so especially when I'm switching brushes on different people, I want them to be clean. So I'm just gonna take them all out here. And my Real Techniques eye brushes come in this little case, and this is going to be perfect for when those brushes are drying. Okay, so we're going to do the nastiest one first, my foundation brush. So we're going to take our glass where our cleaner is, and we're going to only dip it like 2/3 or 3/4, whatever fraction you fancy. We're going to dip it part way. We're not going to go all the way down. So brush anatomy. So here, the bristles are glued around like here. I don't know exactly how, but we don't want the cleaner to get down into those bristles because that will eat away at the glue. And you know what I'm talking about. When those bristles start to come out, that's what happens, is because that glue is deteriorating. So we want to just get the tip of the brushes, plus there's not a ton of makeup right here at the base. If you have questions about that, go ahead and leave a comment down below. Okay, so we're going to take our glass, and we're going to dip it part way. I hope you can see this. We're going to dip it part way, not all the way. It absorbed right up. It absorbs right up. And then it's pretty soaked right now. So even if I dip it, it's going to leave a little bit of mark. When we clean our brushes, we're going to do it in circle motion so that it gets all the sides of the bristles. So normally this is really nice on a table, but I'm just going to show you. Ooh, it's weird, make weird patterns. It looks like a honeycomb. So we're going to go in circles. Oh, buddy. Already, that's disgusting. Okay, it's bringing it out. Like I can see it like coming out of the brush. I'm going to have to use multiple paper towels on this one. Okay, we're going to double up this puppy. Ew. Why didn't I do this sooner? And if you start to see that your brushes doesn't have a lot of liquid left, but it has a lot of product left, go ahead and dip your brush back into your cleaner. I just like splatted it into my sink, and it was just like really pigmented color. This one's gonna take a while. And you'll just keep doing this until it gets totally clear. So you wanna rotate clockwise and then counterclockwise just to make sure you're getting all the sides of the bristles. Well, this is encouraging. It's getting a lot lighter. Okay, well that is good for now. It's not totally clear yet, but it is a heck of a lot better than it was before. And then I'm going to just dry it off on this rag. And this is a really important step. You do not want to store your brushes like this. Remember, the cleaner then as it sits might go down into the glue, and we don't want that. So you can leave them like this to dry, or better yet, if you can store them like this, that's even better. I've done the most intimidating brush, and I'm going to move on to my others. I hope this was informational for you. Just a thought. I made a whole batch of this, and then I poured a little bit into a glass because now I double dipped that foundation brush into this, and I don't want it to ruin my whole entire supply of Makeup Brush Cleaner. Just don't drink it. These glasses are pretty though. Cheers to wedding gifts. I'm just kidding. So I'll be cleaning the rest of my brushes. I hope this was helpful. I just learned all of this from another beauty vlogger that I follow that I really love, so I'll put her brush cleaning video down below. And I would highly suggest that you watch it because she's a professional, and so she might have covered some things that I missed. Remember to keep it real, whether that is that you have time to clean your brushes or not. That's okay, you can get them next time. And I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for joining me. Bye!